Hello again, this is cardtrickcheater, and this is going to be the tutorial to my first card trick called Failure? Now, just so you know, this isn't a beginner trick. So if you're a beginner, don't watch this tutorial, it's not that easy. Okay, so now, if you haven't seen the performance yet, please click on the link. I would highly recommend that, otherwise you would have no idea of what I'm talking about. Okay, now the cards you will need are the 4 queens, a royal spade flush with the queen missing just now. Of course, actually the queen goes into here. So royal spade flush and red 6. I just used the 6 of hearts. So now the setup, the start is you need a deck of playing cards, and you put the queen of clubs behind the queen of diamonds, and you put both of those on the bottom of the deck. Just so you know, the special cards, in my case, are all red, and the rest of the deck is blue, just so you know where those cards are. So, now, you put the queen of hearts on the bottom, or on the top of the spade flush, and then the 6 of hearts on top of that. At the start, you put the 6 of hearts about halfway, like this, and you just set those on top of the deck with the 6 sticking out. The reason why I did this spread that strange is because I wanted to hide this under my hand. So you hold the cards like this, you slightly bend them, then you just spread in the other direction, just by slowly getting at your fingers like this. So you should find out how you want to spread the deck. So you just do this. I take the wrong way around. And the sense for why you want to do this is because now this card is sticking out over some cards. We'll just come to that later. Now a spectator should pick a card. So if spectator picks one of these red cards, well, they have stuff in the beginning. So, the 2 of clubs. Now as you square up, you push onto the first card here, like this. Because as you square up, then this card will remain sticking out. And you straight away hide that under your hand while squaring up the rest. Make sure not to flush this card. It should be sticking out at least halfway, otherwise it doesn't work. So the most important thing is hiding this card. So now you just put this card on top, and then as you introduce the spectator, for riffling, that they would say stop while you riffle, you call the bottom card and create a thumb break, like this. So just introduce them, call the bottom card with your pinky, and create a thumb break. Then you riffle down the pack, they should say stop, and then you slide out this packet of cards over the queen of diamonds. So you say stop, slide out all the cards over the queen of diamonds, just like this. So now I have a queen of diamonds on the bottom and a queen of diamonds on the bottom of this. Queen of clubs. Then you just put this pack down, and then just put this pack on top. But you have to leave your hand here, that the spectator can't see this card. And again, this card should be sticking out at least halfway. So, now you spread the cards, and you can see here are the special cards. And because this card was sticking out, it's now under this pile here, these red cards. So as you turn over, these cards here will slide off. And that causes the turn over to break. Sometimes this doesn't happen, then you just have to turn over the deck again, or again and again, until it works. So then you square up and you show that this is their card, and they will say no, because it's not. So then you just seem like not really sure, and just say, well, maybe I have to count 6 cards from the 6. So you can see behind the 6 is the queen of hearts. So as you turn over, you actually take the queen. The way to do this is you slightly bend the cards, and you pull down the 6. but try not to pull down too many cards. If this happens, just get it a bit lower, the card, and maybe even lick your finger or your thumb if necessary. So you turn over, pull down the 6 and take the queen. Don't do this too early and don't do it too late that you fiddle around here. You just do it right, you turn over and then just take the 6 and put it down. The queen, I mean. So, now you want to take the spade flush over the 6 and then the spectator's card. The way to do it is you take the top and the bottom card about like this. And the thing you do is you rub back and forth with these two cards. And this will cause the other cards to all slide out. So again, you just rub back and forth, this will slide out. And then, make sure not to flash the red card here. You just go like this to the first card and just count 5 cards here. And the spectator's card will be the 6th card. And then as you square up, you don't just straight away square up, because then the 6 would be above the queen of clubs. You want the queen of clubs to be at the bottom. So the thing you do is, you pull the queen of clubs just a tiny bit, you just bend it to the top, put it over the 6 and square up. So, now you're set actually. Now this will be your spade flush, this would be their cards, these would be the queens, and this would be the queen. They would think, hell no, hell, where did the 6 go? And then to make the effect even stronger, you're gonna hide the 6. So to do this deck you can just spread however you want. And this deck you have to spread, and to try to not spread the 6. This is more a thing about feeling and practice. Just spread and don't spread the 6. But you don't have to do this, this is just an extra thing. So, well, this was my first tutorial to my first trick, of course. Well, and I hope you liked it. And the new video, or the new trick, is called Unseperably Friends. You could just try to check it out now. The tutorial will probably come soon. Maybe it already came up, I don't know. Depends on when you are watching this video. Well, and the tutorial is for when this video is like, when the Unseperably Friends video is like 6 times, I will do the tutorial. Well, I'll see if it will be like 6 times. I hope so. So, this was my first tutorial, and I hope you liked it. And I'll see you whenever. Bye.